Hello guys, Sean Thompson here. Welcome back to episode 7 of our DAF 45 Roadrunner restoration build. There is currently 4 weeks until the 13th of October, which is my dad's birthday, which we're building this truck for. So the clock is ticking to get this thing going from a horse box to a restored removal lorry similar to the one my dad started the business with back in 2000s. So without further ado, let's get into this week's video. And of course, we're starting off with touching up the holes with a little bit of welding. Disclaimer, I'm not a welder. I can do a lot of things, none of them I can do right. Well, no. Listen, I'm going to show you my welds. If I get one comment, I'm never doing it again, because I am embarrassed. However, I did polish them up first, but the metal's on. The metal's rock solid. It's just... Listen, it's not your truck, alright? It's my truck. Well, it's my dad's truck now. But this is as quick as you're going to get, right? Oh, it's so rough. Good thing is though, it's on there. Hi. It's on there. It's just a bit rough, innit? I'm really sorry if any welders are watching this. Like, feel free to like do some removals and smash a TV or something. I won't judge you. Or transport a digger and drop it off the side or something. I know it's not pretty, but I'm not even showing you, man. I'm not even showing you. Right, okay, so all I've done is I've just kind of painted the weld so that it looks a wee bit better, and all I've done here, and I know people are going to be slagging me, there's just a couple of wee holes, just fill it with body filler. Ha ha ha. Anyways, we're just coming around here, we're just flattening some panels off. That's a bit we've just sanded down there, obviously where the kind of metal was welded onto the end by previous owner, and we're just touching bits up and stuff like that, and just kind of getting it all ready. And aye, pretty much one of the bits we've come on to here is I couldn't for the life of me get this straight when I had the cab off. I was hitting it with a hammer, so I've just body filled it and I'll flatten it. That's what it is, but that's where we're at now. Again, she is rough. Probably the roughest DAF 45 that you'll ever see at Truckfest and stuff like that, but I did it all by myself. Oh yeah, there's a couple of wee minor dents that I've tried warming up and hammering on the bumper, and I just can't do it either. But anyways, chassis on the back burner than out, we can do that outside, we don't need the shed. At the end of the day, if a wee spec gets in, it's hardly going to make much of a difference. The cab though, we want that kind of showroom finish kind of thing. Anyways, let's do list. Everything. Right, so obviously, you know, prep cab. What else do I want to do? But prep bumper. Want to prep the plastics. Want to fix the plastics. Primer all. Paint all. Probably just assemble. Oh, I'd mask off. I feel like that's not that bad. Right? That's really bad. Got nothing done. Alright, so just as a wee practice by myself, I basically took this all down, made it all nice and flat, and it is wet right now. We've got one wee run there that you can see that we'll fix, and then we've got a run somewhere else. But see if it comes out like that. For a spray can job, that's not bad, that's about 2 coats. Probably had to take a third one, but see if it comes out like that. I'm not too bothered if it's like not perfect, like you can see the wee imperfections as I'm coming through. But if it comes out like that, I'm not bothered. I then tried to flatten this one here, but as you can see, there's just too many high spots, so we'll come back and we'll do that again. But honestly, I'm happy with that. I'm happy. I don't know if I want to go gloss black or matte black, but I feel like gloss black's just what it was. Alright, it is the next day. I'm not going to lie, I've done a wee bit myself. Just, you know, while everybody's here, I kind of get nervous for recording. We managed to chuck the disc off the little bottle grinder, which is great, so I can't sand until tomorrow. probably broke it more even doing that. Anyways, today we're just going to mask up the windscreen, going to mask up all these seals. I did look about taking this out, but I think it's just too much effort. The downside is the seals are soaked in paint, obviously previous painting, so I want to try and make that look a little bit better. Good thing is, door's all flat. Once we kind of sand it and fill the holes. The bad side was this side, and I done this myself just to see how it would go. As you can see, you just sand it back and then we're going to all primered and painted and it will look lovely. Today's just been a bit of a bad day, and sometimes, I don't know what you're like, but when I'm in a bad mood, I like to just, you know, work. So that's what I was doing today. But get over it, get better. Just things going on and such. Anyways, let's mask up the windscreen and try and get a nice wee bit round the rubber seal. That was mind-numbingly tedious. Now I know I planned a cool shot to come back out and be like, whoa, I can't be fucked with that now. That took ages. It just, probably just quicker take the window out, to be honest. But aye, there she is, there's a wee gap up there. I've just realised I've not been able to fill. But now we can start sanding, prepping, fixing this stuff, flattening that off. Aye. Right, we just got to do this. Basically, the last guy's obviously patch welded it, which is lovely. Like, it's a nice job as a patch there. I think there's a patch there, and I think a patch there. But the inside is, it's all not level. So all we're going to try and do is, with that, bring it down. But then also we're going to just need to do a bit of body filler, because we'll never really make that gap back. Just so when you open the door, it's nice and straight and not patchy. That's the plan anyways. That is the plan. Well, that's what happens. Different story. I can't be fucked, man. I've lost all motivation. Alright, it's the next day. This is the old pad that the hook and loop attaches to, which it no longer does. Got that in the bin. Got a new one. Let's get sanding. It's going to be a big old day. I'm primering and then painting tomorrow. Alright, so it's done. It looks not bad, to be fair, but I've came up to the conclusion that I'm not a painter. There's just a couple of wee bits, and I don't know. Half of me wants to just go and get it professionally done. The other half just wants me to crack on and grow a set of balls. This video again is probably all over the shop, but I've let her dry. There'd been a couple of wee rough spots I've just patted down. Tomorrow we'll give it the white coat. I'm not confident, if I'm being honest with you. I'm not confident. Aye, that's where I'm at. Alright, it is Saturday. I know this video has been all over the shop and I do apologise, but it's just the joys. I just get nervous when I'm recording around people, but it's Saturday, no one's here. It's time to have a look at our work and see how good a job we did or how bad a job we did. And I'm not gonna lie to you, it's not bad. It's not the best, but it's not bad. I realised I wasn't even filming that, but it's not bad, but it's not. We've just done the door shut, so now, because obviously we're going to close the door and paint. Last night I made a crucial error. I'll show you what the error was. So, as always, with all the paint, I go to A&L Paints in Kilmarnock. There you go, Daft Brilliant White. That's how much paint I ordered to do that whole lorry. That is, what, half a litre? Luckily, phoned them this morning, 8 o'clock, bear in mind, 9 o'clock, sorry. Bear in mind it's now 10 o'clock in the morning. And they came through. And everything's a bit of a mess now. Lol. Look at that, that's better. That's some Daft Brilliant White. That's 5 litres. The guy said it would take about 2 litres, 2.5 litres. But me being me, I thought 5 will do, because I'll probably end up making a mistake. We've also got dinners, the paint mixers, all that jazz. So today we're going to be painting properly. I've just noticed there's a bird shot on the roof now, so thanks to the pigeon that done that. I appreciate it. I'm really nervous about painting. Like, I'm actually kind of just trying to put it off. I'll clean the bird shot off the roof and then start painting, but I'm nervous because all this prep, I could fuck it up in just, what, 5 minutes. And this is my first time ever spraying a vehicle with a spray gun rather than just rattle cannon different parts. But I want to do it all myself, so I've only got myself to blame. And good. I'm not ready for this. It's quite rough. I should sand it. I should do everything. I should do everything right. I'm having big regrets about this. It's sanded to 320. Supposedly you should do 600. I don't have 600. I can't be fucked going and getting 600. Let's just send it and see what happens. Anyways, we've got standard dinner mixed up 2 to 1 on the paint. We've run it through a paint strainer. As you can see, we're painting in a dustless environment. There is no dust anywhere around here, which is nice. Nice and well ventilated. I mean, I could put the big plastic sheets up over, but I know I'll watch the end of this video and it's either going to go 2 ways. The paint job's going to look so much better than what I thought, or I'm going to sit here and think, oh, I should have done this, I should have done that, and blah, blah, blah. I've wasted my time. Let's get painting. I wish I wasn't in a rush, but this needs to be out here today. This is the problem. It needs to be out here today. If it's not, then Dad comes in Monday back for his holiday and there's a Daft sitting. You know what I mean? One of those ones. Right, let's try it. Alrighty. It's all mixed. Let's get it in the gun. It's nice and milky looking. We've got a couple of test sprays here. Oh. Alright, sorry, the GoPro died there on the time lapse there, but we've just been doing the roof and the front, and I've decided that it's going to be a 5 metre project. What I mean by that is everybody at Truckfest and all that jazz must stand whatever this distance is, because she looks mint for this distance. See, for this distance she looks like I've put a lot of time and effort into her. I mean, I have. I'm just not good at finishing. Right, let's talk about the project here. Oh, she's rough, she is so rough. Aye. Aye. If you boys ever see this at a Trucks Fest, just shut the fuck up, Like, she's rough everywhere, but bear in mind I've done everything myself, and that's what I set out to do on this project. Is every project I've done in the past, you know, my lorry, the pickup trucks, sprucing up the removal lorries. Obviously before they never used to have the bull bars and the lights and all that jazz. They used to just look like stock boy over there, not even Durabrights. Used to do wheel trim, see if I can get a better angle. Alright, so this was my design here with the bull bars and all that kind of jazz. And then this is what it looks like before I got involved. No offence, I mean, it still looks nice. Feel I've done a good job. But they just needed a wee bit of a bull bar and a spruce up. Yeah, I think I'm going to do a bit of colour changing on the next one of these as well. But aye, most of the projects I do, in fact all of the projects I do are funded by Feather. Even, you know, starting up my own transport company. My dad's my finance company, I'll happily admit that. Customising the Ranger for the company, again, all Thompson Removals that cover it. But again, it is business purchases, I suppose. It's a weird thing to, I don't know how to say it properly, but it's not as if I'm buying all this for myself. It's all business assets essentially, and if the business goes, then they all go. So the whole point with this DAF was it was supposed to be my money, my time, aye, and do it all myself rather than sending it places. So if you do see it sitting at a Truck Fest and it does look rough, remember I've done it all by myself. And there's probably going to be a couple of folk that are slagging us, but bear in mind, what lorry have you restored? Unless you're like Jamie Scott or something, then or I suppose Nipper as well and all that kind of jazz. Trucker Tim, he can fuck off. He just pays folk. Not that I've ever done that. Anyways, this is a shit part of the video. I'm just trying to explain why it's so rough. Right, 400 mils of paint. Oh yeah. Oh, professional. Professional. Right, we'll get that a mix. Put it in the spray gun and do the last coat because I just can't be bothered anymore. Honestly, can't be arsed. Fresh set of gloves with every coat. Let's do it. Last coat and then I can be done and I'll never paint my lorry again, man. It's shite. I just don't have the patience. Alright, time for the last coat. So quickly mix her up. And this one should be the last coat and the nicest coat. So let's see what we've got left in the gun. So we have half. So we'll make a wee batch up just to get a full. In fact, technically we don't need to make anything because if I used half, then I'm going to use half again. Forget that, we're making up no more paint. What was meant to be final coat is just turned into 2 door repairs, I believe. No, 1 door. That's fucking, I've really fucked that door. What the fuck was I doing? Properly fucked that door. This door's fine. Oh no, it's fucking not. There's a run there. Fix that run. Oh, for fuck, what the fuck am I doing? And then there I've got a run. I knew I had a run there. What was I doing there? What did I do different? Alright, problem. I had to be at dinner at my grand's at 6. It's currently 5 o'clock. Takes me half an hour to get home. We need to come back and fix this. It's not dry enough yet. I thought it was dry, I'd left it half an hour. And as you can see, I started touching it. At the start it was alright. And then obviously underneath, it wasn't good. The good thing is, everything else is fine. That door needs work. This door was absolutely perfect. As far as I'm concerned, for my standard, I'm happy with that. If it rolls out of here like that, that would be lovely. Gonna fix this paint run here. But other than that, everything else is absolutely perfect. So, we'll go for dinner, come back, hopefully that's still like that. And we'll fix that handle. We'll fix that door, fix that side panel, and then leave it to dry, come back tomorrow, put a couple of bits on her so she's watertight. And put her back outside before Dad gets home. Bit of a mess, isn't it? Alright, as you can probably tell, I didn't come back last night. It's now next morning. And we're just going to have a look. And I'm not going to lie to you. Man is impressed. Like, the feel of that, it feels like a painted panel. Like, it's probably quite rough. And people are probably going to come up to it in shows and be like, oh, fucking, who painted that? This cunt right here painted that. I'm quite impressed with it, if I'm being honest. Obviously we'll fix this bit now that it's had time to dry. It should sand a lot better. But aye, I'm not going to lie to you. I am happy with that paint job. Yep. I'm happy. Because one of the reasons I'm happy, obviously we can polish it in 6 months. But, you know, it feels like what they feel like. I don't know if it's as clear. Nah, it's probably not as clear. Oh no, that's smoother. Oh, that's smoother and it's crystal clear. Whereas mine's just clear. I don't know actually, it's not bad. I'm trying to show you something that I could see. It's alright. Hey, she'll do. For a home paint job, she'll do. First time using a spray can. Hey. You know what I mean? Not a bad result. Anyways, let's fix this side. Alright, so we're just loading up that horse box there and we're looking at this this DAF. And I'm not gonna lie, the paint job's not bad on it. This is the first time I've seen it in broad daylight. And I'm fairly happy with it, if I'm being honest. I don't think it's perfect, it might need to be redone. But we can do that at a later date, at least if we get it past the deadline. And then, you know, come back to it. But hey, for me doing it, I think I could do a lot worse. That run's quite obvious actually. Bastard. For me doing it though, I feel like I could do a lot worse. Anyways,